Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Hello everyone, it is Carrie, and we are starting to do more product reviews. So, we are getting into, today, you only see part of it, the Great Athlesion Heavy Battle Lance. That's right. This is a Barnes and Noble exclusive, excuse me. Then it retails for $29.99. You get 4 mechs, one of which is jumping. So let's get into all of the little mechs and the cards that come with it and all that, because they do come with Alpha Strike cards. And like I said, it's $29.99 at Barnes & Noble. I'm sure as soon as it's available outside of that, Fortress Miniatures and Games will be carrying it. Wonderful, wonderful online store. But let's get into the first of these mechs. First off, we're going to look at the Man of War, or Gargoyle. So, here is our Man of War. Now, as far as the model, overall, it's pretty good. I like the way that it looks. I like that this is a different variant from the standard one that you can get. Like, for example, you'll notice right in the middle of the center torso, that oval shape usually has a gun in it, and it does not now. And that is definitely pretty much a left arm off of a, or right arm off of a, I forgot the name of it. Blackhawk, a Nova. And then, of course, you have the gun on the right arm, which now it's going out of focus because my phone is evil. There we go. So as you can see, and Justin, when he got his, he had some complaints about the detail on that, but from everything I've seen, the detail level on that gun looks pretty good. The barrels are a little misaligned on the bottom, and you do lose some detail down there, but up top, and for the most part, everything most people are going to see, unless you're taking it to a painting competition or submitting to camo specs. We're going to just move some stuff here to change our field of view and hopefully get it to start agreeing with us again. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's very well detailed. There are, looking at it, I want to say there's clip points that were, oh, there they are. There's one on the back of that arm. I'm all the way off on the edge of your screen, I'm sorry. And there's one somewhere on the other arm. I can't find it now. Also, the legs, I want to say there were clip points on them, but I don't see them at the moment. Overall, very detailed model, very nicely done. And it, you know, I rather like it. Next, we have the cards. We have the Man of War C and the F. The C, it's 50 points, Battle Mech, size 4, TMM2, movement of 10, Skirmisher, 660, overheat of 1, armor of 7, structure of 4 with case and Omni, very standard basic beat stick for medium ranges. And then for 7 points less, you get the Man of War F. And this one, also very basic but weird. Battle Mech, size 4, TMM2, movement of 10, Brawler. 442 with no overheat. Armor and structure the same, also case and Omni, and it's 43 points. Overall, I would say that out of the two, the C is far better. Then again, I come from that weird competitive thing. So then we have the pilots. We have, I'm going to try to pronounce this here, Jijo Sugarman, Captain in the Blue Star Regulars with Hot Dog and Inspiring Commander. And on the other side, we have Ronan Carlisle. Ooh. Mercenary, Grey Death Legion. He's a captain as well. He has Sniper. And these are for Classic. They're not for Alpha Strike, so they're going to apply more to Classic. Like I said, overall, that one variant is very nice. Then we have the Regent. That's right. Y'all saw me review this in metal. Here it is in plastic. And pretty much everything I said about the metal one, as far as how it looks and all that, applies the same as the plastic one. I will say it's a little weird in some areas. Like, it feels... Okay, we're going to try again to make this thing focus without my hand in the frame. Might not be a possibility. Oh, hold up. I think we found the magic. Yes, we did. Okay, so... model's the same size and everything. It's just plastic instead of metal. Very well done. I do like that you can see where the head actually goes here, because that's something on the metal model that's a little unclear as far as how far back it should be recessed. Yeah, otherwise, I mean, it's the same. When I reviewed the metal model, you're going to have the same stuff. There's a little bit of differences because you do have clip points on. There's one on the back of the leg and on the other leg on that armor plate. And I want to say, trying to keep it focused. I want to say there were ones on the arms as well, but I don't see it. There is, you can't see a mold line running up the shoulder there. Yeah, I don't see the clip points. And I can see one, it's tucked in there though. It's, yeah, I mean, they did a really good job on this. So that is the model for the Regent. Like I said, pretty much everything I said about the metal one, except for the whole having to put it together part, you're looking at the same model. Really well done. I really like it. Scales nicely with other assault mechs, obviously. You know. So let's look at the Regent's cards. Can't remember which I did first. I'm going to do the Mech Warrior first. First, we have Warren J. L.J. Hansen. Mercenary, Hansen's Rough Riders is a colonel. Has Headhunter. Interesting ability. Not super useful, but interesting. Oh, I almost forgot. Then we have a man called Curtin. Or a woman called Curtin. Man. So they're a lieutenant in the Grey Death Legion. They pilot a Regent. They're a clanner. They apparently don't know how to name people in the clans. I mean, look at Horse. And they have Float Like a Butterfly, which is actually a pretty cool ability. So, interesting pilots. And then, oh, that's my cat. Then we have the Regent's card. We have the Regent Prime. This is a battle mech, size 4, TMM1, movement of 6, Juggernaut, 653, overheat of 2. Armor is 9 armor, 7 structure. Has case 2, flak of 110, and Omni. And it comes in at 51 points, which isn't bad. Not amazing, but it's not bad. And then the other one we have is the Regent A, which is 49 points. Battle mech, size 4, TMM1, movement of 6, sniper, 554 with no overheat. Armor and structure are the same because it's an Omni mech, case, and Omni once again. So, awesome little mech. Big mech. Awesome mech. Then we have what I think is my favorite model from this, the Catapult K2. Alright, so, the K2 Catapult. This model has technically been available from Iron Wind Metals for over a year now. That being said, they did a wonderful job on this. And I don't have the Iron one to compare. I wish I did, but if slightly blurry. There we go. You know, I don't have the Iron one to compare. If I did, I would totally have it up here. Beautifully done model. Guns are off at angles a little bit, but that's forgivable. As far as blatant flaws or problems, I don't think there were really any with it. There is one clip point on the back of the left knee. Keeps going in and out of blurriness, and I apologize for that. So yeah. Okay, on the bottom of both knees there's clip points. On the bottom of that arm, and looks like there's one under the gun, under the right arm, on the torso, or is that on the gun? I can't tell. Yeah, so it's nothing egregious, nothing that makes you look at it and go, oh my god, that has such horrible mold lines or anything like that. It's all done really well, and I like it. This has to be my favorite miniature out of the bunch. So, Mr. Catapult is going to go over here. We're going to look at the cards. Alright, we got Ndidi Akiak. Ndidi Akiak. They are a 3/2. Very, very good pilot. They have Terrain Master Forest Ranger, which lets them move through forests very easily. The other one we have is Nick Christensen, who's a lieutenant in the Great F Legion. They are a 3/2, so very good pilot as well. They have Range Master Long. You can see what it does there. And then they have Jumping Jack, which is super useful. I prefer to have it on something like a Black Hawk, for example. But let's look at the variants we get. First, we have the Catapult K2K. It's 37 points, Battle Mech size 3, TMM 2, movement of 10, sniper. 3/3/2 with no overheat. Has armor of 7, structure of 3, and it's energy. So it's a little bit harder to kill than your regular run-of-the-mill catapult, and it's a little bit quicker, 10 inches. Then you have the K6 catapult. This is 34 points. It's a Battle Mech size 3, TMM 1, movement of 6, jump. It's a missile boat. It's 2/3/2 with 1 overheat, armor of 7, structure of 3, and indirect fire of 2, and it's 34. Personally, I would go with this one right here at 37 points. The K2K, while not spectacular, is a decent soldier, if nothing else. I love the model of the catapult, but I've never been able to really embrace the catapult, at least not the standard catapult. Then finally, we have the Shadowhawk. Yes, Shadowhawk. As you can see, it's in a rather dynamic pose. The gun is beefier than before, much beefier actually. Let's bring that into focus there. Nice big chunky gun, it doesn't droop. And of course, the back you have open jump jet holes. You also notice there's like a flattened piece of something on the ground. Model-wise, not a lot to say here as far as any flaws or issues. Clip point on the back of both arms. There's one on the feet, on the footsies. Everything else, the gun has one on the back of it as well. Otherwise, though, and all the missile ports are there. It's not like half of them are gone because of reasons, right? So, you do get a jump plume with this little booger. And what you do first, you yank him or her off of their base. Oh, there's a hair there. Get out. There we go. Then you'll notice you have this little tactical rock or whatever you want to call it. That also pops right off, leaving you with your hex base and in order to make this work, to go that way. Yeah, it can only go that way. Okay, so it can only go one way. So then you end up with your jumping base like this. Looks like some kind of creature out of Dune, actually. And those three little plugs go into the three little holes on the back of the mech. Very interesting. There we go. Then you end up with this. Your jumping Shadowhawk, which honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the jumping mechs. I've already made that clear though, so not much to cover there. I do hate how this does not want to focus. Even trying the manual controls to focus, it just doesn't want to. Okay, but yes, so that is the very blurry. There we go. That's the jumping Shadowhawk. Not a big fan of the jumping. I do like the model though. So, as you can see, everything you get in that box up against this right here, right here. Scoot you over. You get these 4 miniatures. The Shadowhawk can be jumping, doesn't have to be, and the little piece right there. And like I said, that retails for $29.99 at Barnes & Noble. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Got to go over the pilot real quick. He might skip this. He might not. Who knows? We have Lori Kalmar Carlisle, Iron Will, and Lucky 2 with 3-3 gunnery piloting. And then we have another Carlisle. We have Belle Carlisle. Belle is a lieutenant, Great F Legion, in her Shadowhawk, as melee master and human technical readout, and they are a 4-3, so not quite as skilled. And then, of course, we have the mech itself. We have 2 30-pointers, which are almost functionally identical. We have the Shadowhawk 7H, which is a battle mech size 2, TMM2 skirmisher, 10-inch jump, comes in at 30 points. 221, no overheat, armor of 6, structure 3 with case 2, so it's just like it's an energy mech. Flak of 111, and indirect fire 0. We then have the Shadowhawk C. Battle mech, TMM2, movement of 10 jump, skirmisher, 221, no overheat. Armor and structure are a bit different. This one has 5-5 armor structure. It also has normal case, flak 000 with the asterisk, and indirect fire 0 with the asterisk. And it's also 30 points. Kind of prefer this one. I don't know why. I feel like that extra bit of chunkiness make it have more, I don't know. But then again, this has case 2, which means, you know, ammo hits be damned. So that is it for the Great F Legion box. Now, I know you're all sitting there wondering, Carrie, you know, how do I get one of these? Well, there's 2 ways. One, you go to Barnes & Noble, you buy it. For those of you, though, who do not have ready access to a Barnes & Noble, I have another one sitting right here, unopened, ready to go. And what I'll be doing is, oh shoot, I will be giving this one away. For the first one, first thing I'll be giving away anytime soon. This will be getting given away. Got to use that English, right? You know, got to use them words. This will be getting given away through my Patreon. If you want to have a chance to get a hold of this box, this beautiful handmade box. No, seriously, if you want a chance to get a hold of this box and you're not a patron, all you need to do is sign up to the Patreon at the $5 level or above. You will enter a monthly drawing to enter something I have reviewed. And this is the first thing I'm going to be giving away. I'm going to be giving it away at the end of October. Editing Gary here. I will actually be giving this away in December. And I will be choosing the winner for this box at the end of November. So otherwise, everything stays the same, but I just needed to cover that real quick because I recorded this a while ago and I've just never gotten around to editing or doing anything with it. Although editing's a wide term here since I really don't edit that much. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. So my first video in November will announce the winner and they'll get to have their wonderful group of mechs. Yay. I do plan on doing more of these giveaways. So, I'm hoping to do one every month. That's the plan. So yeah, keep your eyes out, keep your eyes on the channel, subscribe, like the video if you do like it. And also, I want to hear, tell me which mech of yours is the favorite in this box, because right now, like I said, I'm leaning towards that catapult, even though I can't use it in the old clan era. But let me know. Let me know what you think. So yeah, Patreon, by the way, is patreon.com/unicorn company. There will be a link down below in the description. So until next time, y'all have a really good day, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever it is where you are. This is Carrie, and I'm signing off.
I'm gonna find my meaning, I can make a change. I wanna play the game. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go